was just a gymnastics practice until 14-year-old Blake Hyland flipped and then missed the foam pit. His head slammed into the concrete. Life flighted from Waco to Cook's Children in Fort Worth. Doctors gave him a 50-50 chance at survival. The wait for answers, excruciating.
There was nothing. That was the scariest part.
Day and night, Pat and Cindy Hyland prayed over their son.
You're just waiting for that one little twitch, that one little eye opening.
But more than 5 weeks later, Blake did come out of that coma, although confused and in pain.
And he said, "I don't like this." And I just broke down in tears.
Doctors ran a series of tests on Blake's brain. It was the news the Hylands had been waiting for.
And we were about to leave, and I remember one of the incredible PICU nurses, I mean, just an angel. She said, "It doesn't matter what they say. What matters is what Blake does."
As expected, brain damage was severe. Blake had suffered several strokes.
When they showed us the images, it was emotional. I'm not going to lie. It was sad, and it was a punch to the gut. Worst feeling you could ever imagine as a parent. But I remember at that point, turned to my wife, grabbed her hand, and I looked at the doctors and I said, "We appreciate your diagnosis, but our God is bigger than that, and our son will walk out of this hospital one day."
It started with moving one leg, then both legs, sitting up, getting out of bed, to ultimately the attempt to walk despite his frail body. Blake's physical healing was remarkable, his spiritual journey powerful.
Thank you, everyone, for your prayers.
Then, nearly a year later, the moment had arrived.
Blake's coming out.
But the power of prayer is the strongest healing thing that's out there. I know that God's always by my side, and with all the people that are praying behind me, I know that I can do anything.
And he's putting in the work, daily therapy to improve his memory.
I mean, it's just right there in my brain. I just can't yank it out.
With constant physical challenges at the Center for Neuroskills in Irving.
If you could change it all and erase that day, would you?
No, ma'am, I would not.
He says his story helps lift others up, that staying positive is medicine for the heart.
Where Blake is at is not common. It's a true miracle. God did intervene that day. He intervened in such a great way that our son isn't the same child that we remembered before. He's better.
Have you ever had a bad day where you're like, okay,
No.
I got to readjust?
No, ma'am, I have never had a bad day.
Instead, he has new purpose and perspective. It doesn't mean life is easy. He just chooses laughter over sorrow. From telling me jokes,
You go on ahead, and I'll just hang around down here.
to singing,
Happy birthday to you.
even picking on his therapist.
She looks so nice,
But-
but she hides it deep inside.
Blake creates moments he says waiting is wasteful. Here he is at Baylor and the locker room after a big football win. It's with that contagious spirit that he will start 10th grade in August and hit his next goal.
I wish to be able to jump up and down.
Simple things bring joy, a grace his parents believe is part of a bigger plan.
Where is God leading him? There's a purpose behind all of this. And where is that going to be in 10 years?
Boom!